Yeah,
Dortmund
but I
were
think
always on the
Chelsea
second.
Porto we don't need to go into
Yeah,
anymore. I think we can just move on to
to
the
the
best fixture that we watched over the past couple of weeks, which is Bayern PSG.
oh my God, that
So
match. That everything but goals. Everything but goals. Just one, but otherwise the game was absolutely brilliant.
yeah,
Hello.
can you just talk a bit about the game, like just like
Oh
how
yeah, for
what
sure.
was the most
So
interesting
I
part
think
about it for you?
the Bayern factor would be that even though they went away on away, or they went out on away goals, I think if they
Hmm.
had Robert Lewandowski, that issue would have been solved in the first match only. If I'll be
Yeah.
recalling to the first leg, they had 31
Yes.
shots, and I'm not taking anything away from who's the guy? I forgot the name. It just slipped out of my head. Their
Choupo-Moting.
striker. Yeah, Choupo-Moting. He scored a wonderful header in the first leg and he scored a tap in, or you say a goal gifted to him in the second leg,
Yeah.
which was poor keeping from Navas. But I still think if Lewandowski were there, he would have gotten a hat trick at least in the first leg. The amount of chances Bayern
Yeah.
missed at their own,
Yes.
I think it
Yeah,
screwed them up in the
that's hard to
second leg.
debate. I think we talked about it in the chat also. Tino was very insistent on that,
Yeah,
and I think he was right to insist on it.
I'm
Like I
pretty sure
think
he
that's
was right. I
just
think he was the missing factor. As in,
well,
there was
yeah.
nothing
You
wrong
could
with
see
Bayern
like in the
today.
first leg, especially you could see where they were missing.
Yeah,
Like where
even with the
exactly they
goal
were
in the
missing
start.
Robert Lewandowski and where he would have made a difference to this. Where you could see where it was like the moment they did not score, where they would have scored if Lewandowski were there, and they would have scored a lot because they created a lot in the first leg. This leg they
Yeah,
didn't do as much, obviously. I think PSG played
they
much
had
better in
to
this
be
leg than they
safe
did
also.
defensively, at least.
I
PSG
think
should
they
have put
had
this to
to.
bed. Let's be honest. Like they had
Yeah.
so many
So they
chances that
went,
they didn't put
see,
away. Neymar had like four or something. It was
I think he was playing woodwork challenge that day, if I'm not wrong.
yeah.
The
He
bars
was
he hit.
somehow he just wasn't scoring. I didn't get it at all.
Yeah.
Like even Mbappe had a
I
couple of
think,
chances. They weren't as clear cut as Neymar, but like I don't know what happened to that the whole scene that they were doing. Like I didn't get why they couldn't finish this Bayern team off because they were the ones who created the chances. Towards
yeah.
the end, obviously, that's going to happen. You start defending. That's just how football games go when you have to defend a lead. But I think
Plus, even I
PSG.
think, yeah, I think even in the first leg, Bayern, like, they went all out in the first leg. In the
Hmm,
second leg, they were much more defensive because they saw what happened when Mbappe
yes,
cut the high
yes,
line and everything. And they learned
yeah,
from their mistakes. So I think they
yeah.
were better defensively in the second match, but their attacking
Hmm.
quality then depleted because of them being staying back, it's most of the time.
Yeah,
And you
because I
couldn't
think
see them
PSG
create
preferred
so
it a
many
bit
chances.
also. They knew because they have a solid centre back. They have Kimpembe there. Marquinhos, I think. If you're talking about Lewandowski, I think missing Marquinhos in the second leg is no small feat, and Verratti didn't play either leg, so
That's true.
PSG
That's
were
true.
missing players too. I think it's. I think
But
PSG
I
got
still
through
think,
fairly. I think.
yeah, I mean, I still think the impact that Lewandowski has
Yeah,
is
maybe
much
yes.
more than
Individually, yes,
because
you can't. He's the
it's
best
not
player in
even
the
about.
world. I think there is no
Yeah,
debate with that.
that's there. But I think it's the goals factor, right? If you're missing out
Hmm.
Verratti and Kimpembe, you can concede maybe one, but your attacking
Hmm.
trio is there to get you the three
Yeah.
goals. So that was the
Depends on
problem
the
with
team
Bayern
also,
Munich.
right? Like how the team functions
Yeah,
also. That's like Virgil van Dijk. I think Liverpool fans will be like, yeah, we don't need Lewandowski. We just need Van Dijk back, and that will completely set things in motion back again.
but that's
So it
not the
depends on the
case,
team
is it?
also.
That's
I
not
think
the
it
case, is
is.
it, for Liverpool?
I believe it is. But
Are you sure? Because I think it's more of the attacking output not working as goes to plan.
I think that that's a team that I think the way they've been designed is a lot depends on how you do at the back because their press is so. We've talked about Liverpool's press before. Like there are
Mhm.
so many small facets to it that have to be perfect, and it doesn't work as well. I think because they're not exactly creative players. A lot of the attacks chances that Liverpool have created have been through their press. So I think
Mhm.
we don't have to talk about Liverpool a lot more. No need to reminisce on that. Let's just end this
So
Champions
I
League. We
think,
know the fixtures. It's like just go ahead with the fixtures. I usually let the people know what
yeah.
we are going to have in 2 weeks time.
Oh yeah. So I think we have City versus PSG first. So what are your predictions for the first game?
I think first game is. I don't even know who's at home. I don't know if that's. I don't know if that's been
Okay,
announced. And
let's assume it's
personally,
City.
I don't
Then what do
really
you think?
bother with it. Like I think overall, I think PSG will be the better of the two. I saw a lot of promising things from Mbappe and Neymar, and I'm excited to watch Neymar against the City matchup.
Yeah, I don't think
Uh,
Ruben Diaz and John Stone are they're good. Like, don't get me wrong, but they won't be enough to stop
I think
Mbappe
nobody's
and
enough to
Neymar.
stop these. Like even Varane and Ramos would have a very very hard time with this
Yeah.
frontline team. And Pochettino is an excellent manager for them, I believe. Like they've made the right decision with get going with Pochettino at this time, and I think yeah, like the other one, I am still more skeptical about both teams because they both have problems, and Chelsea have to handle Vinicius Junior. If they do a good job with Vinicius Junior, I would be very much more optimistic about them.
Hmm. But I still think
So
Real Madrid hold the edge for that, just due to
I think
experience
Real
in that
Madrid
game.
underestimating Real Madrid is going to be the stupidest thing that we'll do if
Yeah.
we
Plus,
suggest
if
that.
I'm not wrong, out of all the four teams, they have the most experience in semi-finals and finals. Like they
Yes,
know how to handle the pressure
yes,
and everything.
exactly.
So I
They
think they'll
don't
be the
lose
better team out
semifinals
of them.
like supposedly. Like
Yeah,
it's kind of ridiculous how consistently
yeah.
good they've been. Like
I think if they've gotten this far, they've got what it takes to reach to the finals and win it. I think if it was
yes,
like the round of
I
16, there could
think
have been some flips or everything. But in semi-finals, it's all game. So
yeah,
I
and I
think
think
Real
Real
Madrid
Madrid
might.
quite a lot of this is not the same Real Madrid that was there that won the three consecutive Champions Leagues, but I think they still have that attitude and that mentality that those Real Madrid teams did have because it's quite a lot of the times they weren't convincing in their wins, but the results is what
They
mattered,
got
and
through.
that's
They
what
got
Real
through.
Madrid
That's
were.
true.
They were in the results business at that time, and they were producing every result that they needed to win, which is very obvious because they won. But yeah,
Yeah,
I think underestimating them would be a very stupid idea right now. Like it's,
that's true. So I
I
think
think,
that's it for the CL recap we had for today.
yeah, I think we
We're
can.
about to reach an hour of everything. Now we could
Yeah,
actually get to what our podcast is about, the Premier League.
yeah. What our podcast is named on, it's not about the PL anymore. I think
The,
we would